It's October of 2022 and back a couple days late this time. Let's be real, but that's okay. All the deals are still happening and we're super excited to share them all with you. Actually, the big bonus of us coming in a couple days late is we can share with you how we ordered this month and the decisions that we made about how to maximize our dollar in, getting all of the goodies. We've got some new products to share. We've got post-convention kits to talk about. We have so much to unpack today. So with that, I'm going to introduce our amazing partners. We've got Miss Joan Sberro from BosqueOm Essentials.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Miss Joan. Good to see you. Good to see you. And then our amazing or incredible, I don't know, I need more adjectives in my life, but the lovely Miss Diana Webb from Wellness is Essential.
Hi, happy October.
Happy October. This is like legit my favorite month. The weather is so beautiful. The season is filled with so much hope of coming around. I guess it's funny. It's more like a spring feeling, but I guess because we're coming into the holidays and all the fun and the family time, it's just a great time of year and, Halloween. So let's be real. Anyway, so we're going to dig in on some things. This is a very simple little slide for you. Do not be fooled. This is just the basics of what we have going on right now, because this is what happens every month for the most part. We've got our product of the month and we've got our, little discount guy. So what we have going on this month, we are going to talk about is going to be our free product, which is our balance. We've got 10% off pink pepper. And this month we have a really, really cool special, which is that if you have a 180 PV order, you're going to get a free bottle of adaptive capsules. I don't know if any of you guys are right now going, wait a minute, 180, isn't it usually a $200 or 200 PV special that gets me a freebie every quarter or so? Yeah, it is. But this one's 180, and we're going to talk about why that's a magic number in just a minute. So let's talk about the first thing here, and that's balance. Ladies, what do we got to share about some balance?
It's a basic, right?
It is a basic. I mean, balance is an almost everyday oil. Honestly, I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. For the longest,
just to inhale it every morning, right? Even if all you have time for is to go to where you have all your oils. I have mine in my kitchen for the most part, right? Grab it, take the top off, and just inhale. Even if you don't have time to make a hand diffuser, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just start taking that balance in to start your day. Then get it in a diffuser, get it on your body. It
will motivate you. That little sniff will motivate you to bring it out and get using it.
Yes.
For the longest time, balance was my favorite oil. Diana, you probably remember for a couple years there, because for me, this was the first product that I found that would naturally help support my anxiety. It is it is named perfectly. But for me, what I found was that it wasn't like lavender, oh, it's calming, no. This actually really did help me in balancing my response to what were anxiety triggers in my life. So I wasn't overreacting or over churning through the thoughts that would, get me kind of worked up in anxiety over things. I was having a measured response. And this was the first thing that ever did that, besides a glass of wine. And this is a much healthier option. So we're going to go with balance. But bottoms of the feet, I'm going to tell you, keep it on the bedside table every morning before you get up. Some on the bottom of your feet will change your life. The smell is unbelievable. It is earthy. It is, it doesn't have a heavy, leathery type of sense of earthy. It just smelled, I don't know, it's woodsy. Would you go with woodsy? What would you use to describe it?
I don't go woodsy so much. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. Other
Mhm.
than, I mean, the best way I can say is like you just get a really big whiff of your balance and you just go,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? There's something,
Perfect.
you know, it's called the grounding blend for a reason. It really immediately has that, you know, and we've talked about this on multiple trainings and workshops and all kinds of stuff about that immediate reaction when you take an oil in aromatically, right?
Mm.
And how that just goes right into your brain and is so effective. Balance is one of those that you just take it right in. There's a few like that I have and that I often keep like at my desk during the day when I
Mhm.
tend to be the most stressed during the day, right? To just like get it and take a whiff. Yeah, balance is one of those.
Yeah. Diana, can you share how are we going to get our free balance this month?
Well, if you are on the LRP monthly rewards ordering cart, you just place your order before the 15th of the month and you get
Mhm.
this free gift. So it's wonderful to get with 125 PV. So, I mean, it's just easy to be at 125 PV because my basic, you know, vitamin pack and supplements get me there. And, you know, and anything that I might be like kind of running out of, you know, household product wise. So just simple to do that.
Yeah, and it's a full size bottle, guys. This is 15 ml. This isn't like a, oh, it's free, but it's a little tester small vial. This is a full bottle. It is going to last you a very long time. I want to throw out there too that this is safe for use with children. This is safe for use with animals. This is an all-around oil for the entire family. I mean, you can make it into roller balls and give it to the kids to take to school. It's a lifesaver for me. It was a life changer, and I know that's an overused, phrase, but it really was the thing that made me say, I think these oils could do me some good. I think I need these oils in my life, and I can feel that this is having a really positive impact on something that I thought I just had to live with for the rest of my life. I didn't know I could, make a change that wasn't pharmaceutical, and have it be really, really effective. And balance was that thing. So yeah, get it. If you already have it, then you know what we're talking about, right?
Right.
But if not, you just got to give it a try. And what a great way to do so when you can get it for free.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's take a look next into
You want to know the
our.
emotional
Oh yeah,
thing
you do
about it,
that would
or
be
not
great if
yet?
you shared the emotional. No, go ahead and do the
Okay.
emotional. Well, I'm just going to put this up here though. This is a great way to make like a little lotion bar. If you've never made lotion bars, what a fun little thing to do like on a Saturday afternoon. You can put almost any different oils in lotion bars. So this recipe is really helpful. But go ahead and screenshot it if you want to make these at home while Diana shares with us the unbelievable emotional benefits of balance.
Yes. So balance is the grounding blend. And we're always, you know, talking about that, you know, about getting more grounded and about, you know, using some kind of, you know, routine to get you grounded, right? People talk about that all the time. Why? Because we have some extremes that can just flash up in our lives that are, you know, make us feel like we're really not in control of what's going on, and we're really like, you know, pushed back by this reaction that we have to stuff. So balance really brings you grounding, right? And back to balance. So that's so important. And it is a combination of tree oils and roots, because trees live in the present and they are not in a hurry. They're very stable, right? And we also have the fact that the roots are connected with the earth. So we want to also connect our body with the earth as much as possible and help ourselves in that way with the bare feet on the earth if we can. And you know, we're constantly up here. We're constantly way up here in our head, just overthinking, you know, going over things way too much or talking too much or whatever it is. So we need to come down. We need to come down to the roots, right? And I'm sure Joan it loves it because of her yoga, you root to
Yeah.
rise, right?
Yes.
So that's what we want. So if people are feel disconnected, if people feel you know, kind of drifting around, if you you know, are just kind of not really going for what you want in life, balance can help you and help you to stay focused on your goals, stay present and actualized in the physical world, gives you that perseverance, gives you that perspective to you know, be able to manifest your vision with patience and with inner strength and with fortitude. So it's amazing. We use it topically, we use it aromatically. It helps you when you're feeling scattered or disconnected from stuff. And it really does just give you, like you said, that support, and helps you feel the support that you already have within you and that you contain as a human. You know, it just gives you access to that, and you remember, like, yeah, I can handle this. I can, you know, take this on. I don't need to have a freak out. I don't need to, you know, go to an extreme. I can be right here, right now, and I can be okay. So it's an amazing oil.
Perfect. It really is. That was perfect.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I want to just note that my eucalyptus leaf is covering. I had the recipe on top. I don't know. It does say place all ingredients except, and the except is just the oil, because you don't ever want to heat up your oil. You want to wait until after you've done the heating portion, then you add your oil. And that's true for all recipes where you're looking to use the actual, you know, I don't, what's the word I'm looking, the actual benefits of the oil, as opposed to just what it smells like. So that's what that says there. Sorry about that, guys. But hey, there you go, right? Okay. Joan, I know you did a little tiny dance in your house when pink pepper showed up in your inbox. I know I did. Pink pepper is underutilized.
Oh my gosh.
People don't understand the power of pink pepper, and mostly people don't understand how delicious
Oh my
pink
gosh.
pepper is, right?
I love it so much. I just absolutely love, love, love pink pepper. Yeah, this is a great month for me. I mean, all of the promo things are just like, woo, all righty. Yeah, pink pepper is probably the first use of the day in my house for pink pepper is I make, some people know I make a daily, usually a breakfast bowl that has veggies and tofu and some nuts in it and some grains. And pink pepper goes into my dressing for that with some flaxseed oil. And that's how it starts to get into my body each day. I do also love it in water. I'm one of those people, like just a drop of pink pepper in water. And there are a number of things it blends beautifully with. It's fantastic. I mean, if you think of pepper and you just immediately go to like harsh black pepper, which can be a little harsh, this is much, much softer on the palate. It's softer on the nose. It's 10% off. Grab it. Yes, it's a small bottle. That's the way it comes in a smaller bottle. It's a 5 ml, but it's a fantastic oil to have. It's an everyday oil in my house. I adore it.
Yeah, it's a go-to for me as well. I love the emotional benefits, which I know Miss Diana is going to be able to share with us. But I was shocked the first time I had this in my water, because it also doesn't taste like what it smells like. It's an interesting sort of twist. It is the most, I don't have the right vocabulary, but it opens up very differently, and it blends with other, like if you like a little citrus oil or something in your water and add a drop of pink pepper, it will like give a deeper, richer flavor to the water. I just love it. It is addicting. Addicting. It's also really, really good for cellular health. So we've done some classes, workshops, go look them up on our channel, but it is a powerful support for healthy cell reproduction and supporting our bodies in that way. It's great for skin. I mean, this is an all-around powerhouse oil. Diana, how about some emotional benefits? Why do we love it so much? Why are we so addicted to it?
I have to say, I'm really gonna, I like that recipe for sure. Well, pink pepper is, you know, they always pair everything very well in doTERRA. And I think that October has happened like this before with balance and pink pepper, but it is the oil of intrinsic equality. So
Nice.
when we're talking about balance, pink pepper, it really helps you with that horrible comparison game that we're always playing. Okay, it helps you to stop trying to be one up, one down. It helps you to, you know, compare to others. It really helps you to, you know, acknowledge your judgments of yourself and others. And it really helps to stop condemning and disowning aspects that, you know, you've decided are, you know, not on the measuring stick, you know, very high, right? So because that's what we do. We kind of want to throw it away and throw it out of our life, but instead of really looking at what it is and seeing that, you know, if you treat yourself like that, that's not leading to happiness, that's not leading to getting better, that's leading to sorrow, right? And we need to bring in, with some pink pepper, the self-acceptance. It energetically helps you with getting that path of self-acceptance and getting away from judgment and comparison and bringing in self-love and compassion, and helps to help your heart space, remove that stagnation, and come back to the belief of goodness in yourself and in others, and just be more patient and extend mercy. So to yourself and to others.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. So it does pair beautifully with the balance and what we're going to talk about next, the adaptive. I think doTERRA is trying to tell us to chill out, man. It's all good.
Right.
Everybody just relax a little bit, right? But you know, I love that everything's kind of coming together in a theme for this month. So I love it. Guys, if you haven't ever tried pink pepper, this is a great opportunity to do so. It will become a favorite. If it doesn't, reach out. Joan and I will come pick it up from your house.
Absolutely. Yes. I already have a stash, but you know, I will be getting more.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, you got to get the deal.
Yeah.
When you know you're going to buy it anyway, get it for the deal price, right? That's just how it has to be.
Let me just ask quickly then, since this is 10% off, is that usually is there a 5 limit on that at the 10% off? Is there any kind of limit? Do we know?
You know what, I'm going to look. I know it would be 4 or 5, but let me go ahead and look while we're discussing this next one, because I don't want to tell you wrong, because I've told you wrong in the past. It happens, right? Sometimes 3, but I feel like usually it's in the 4 or 5, but whatever I say, I'll correct myself in just a second here. Yeah. So, and actually, I'm glad that you brought that up, because this is our special for a 180 PV order. Okay. It does not have to be on LRP. I do not believe. Okay. In order for you to take advantage of this. And this is what is really, really cool. If you place multiple 180 PV orders throughout the month, so not one order of 360, but 2 orders of 180, you will get a bottle of this with each of those 2 orders. And I believe you can do that up to 4 times. In the past, it's been 4. Again, we'll double check that. But if you know that you're going to want several things this month, because we're about to show you a whole bunch of great stuff, please, 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 I can't tell you how many times I've watched someone put in a 400 PV order and I think, oh no, you know, split it in 2 and you would have gotten another bottle of the adaptive. Unlike the balance, where no matter how much you order, you're only getting 1 of those a month, and that is on LRP. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing, but that's why, you know what, if you don't know, even if you're not on our team and you know, you're not one of our regular customers, reach out, throw a text, throw an email out, put a comment in this thing and say, wait a minute, can you explain that? Or can you help me figure this out? We'll help you with that. Cause it's not as confusing as it sounds, but we want you to get all the free stuff, right?
Yes.
That's why we do these videos. We want you to take advantage of the most. So now we're going to talk about that. For 180 PV, you are going to be able to get a free full size 30-day supply of the Adaptive Calming Blend capsules. Yes, Diana is happy dancing over there. Let me tell you what, there's 2 ways that you can maximize the benefits of this. You can start taking them yourself, or you can have your family take them, and that will automatically calm you down. I know Diana is going to chime in on that, because I feel like I remember a story of her saying at one point that putting one of the kids on that was a really big game changer for the whole family. And you know what? It's the same is true for us, right? Adaptive has been a lifesaver. This, like I said, balance was the first level for me, right? LLV was the second level in handling anxiety, stress, and sort of overreaction, you know, that ruminating type problem. But once adaptive came, I'm like soaring. I'm a different person because of adaptive. My kids, you know, I have some kids on the spectrum, different people able to do and react in a way that is much more in line with keeping them happy and balanced humans who can be out in the world making decisions. That sounds like I'm overclaiming what this can do, and I'm not. All right. I will tell you, I do take more than 1 of these a day. So for me, a 30-day supply is not really a 30-day supply, but I don't even care. It is a game-changing, life-changing, truly, I don't know. It's the most supportive line up. Okay, I'm a Copaiba girl, but this line of adaptive products, the oil and the supplement, have made the biggest impact on my family of anything that we've done in doTERRA. So this and LLV, but enough on that. I will let you guys share. I could do an hour on adaptive.
Oh, easily. I think we could totally do an hour on adaptive. Again, this is true. I do generally take just 1 a day. Usually I take it before bed. That's when I take it. You know, you can sort of experiment and see when and how is the best time for you. I will say that if I know I'm up against a particularly stressful day at work or personally, if I have to deal with something that maybe I don't really want to, or have a little dread around or whatever, or if I'm trying, you know, if I have to give a presentation, something that I'm a little nervous or anxious about, I'll take an extra one. I may add it, you know, to my morning grouping of LLV if I feel like I need that extra support during the day. Don't get me wrong, there are times that, you know, where I'm like, I just need to go and get another one, you know, and get it in my system. Unlike a lot of pharmaceuticals, right? So again, this is an herbal supplement, this dietary supplement. So it takes a little bit of time to get going in your system. It's not, you know, it's not a magic pill in that sense, but it's a magic pill in that if you start to use it on a regular basis, especially, it's just fantastic. And then you don't have to worry about too much, you know, you don't have to worry if I've taken one in the evening and I decide I need one in the morning, and then maybe I decide I need another one in the afternoon because it's a crazy, crazy day. That's not a problem, right? And that's a huge benefit to me. It's and it won't knock you out. It's calming blend, and I do take mine at bedtime, but you can take it any time of the day. It's not like it's going to, knock you out or make you groggy or anything like that. It's really, really wonderful.
That perfectly explained, because I do think people have concerns about it making them, well, it's not, there's no dulling factor whatsoever.
Right.
This isn't removing you from having your emotions. It is supporting you in your body's chemistry, not letting your emotions get out of control. I know that does that make sense? A reaction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, how can that possibly not be dulling? But it's just not. It just is not. You got to try it, Diana, how has this been for you guys now? Does everyone in your family use this one, or just a few people, or how have you guys been doing?
Yeah, we have, my husband and I take it every day with our LLV morning, and I have used it for myself and my kids, especially in those acute situations, right? So you're just really feeling everything starting to kind of push its way, and you're, just like, oh, I really need something to help me get this, to calm down and to get back into balance, and not be just like, where what happens is that when you're feeling these excessive feelings, you start to focus on that, and functioning properly doesn't happen. So you can't access your like your higher reasoning and all these other things, because you're just locked in that lower emotional response that is kind of a little bit, that reptilian brain, like fear, fight, flight, all those kind of things, and so what you want is to be able to access your state of mind, and why do you feel that way, and what are you doing, and like, get back into yourself instead of losing yourself into that rabbit hole. And so for test time, for job interview, for all kinds of like going and getting your license and all these kind of things, it has been so useful. And just like, here you go, take this before you go do this process. And it has helped. It has made a huge difference. There's been some really big industry tests that my son has had to take for his program that he's doing, and they are an expensive test, as well as you have to pass it by a certain amount of questions right, and all of this stuff. And he has test anxiety, so getting the adaptive in him and supporting him with his LLV and getting going, he has been able to succeed at that, and just to feel so great to achieve it. So I mean, it's just really so helpful. It really is. And I just feel like it just takes it all down a notch, and then you're able to kind of see over the over that wall of like that you're dealing with, instead of just seeing the wall, so that just makes a huge difference in life. It's so worth it.
Absolutely. I know we're really going on adaptive, but I'll share one quick thing, and then we can move on. Okay. But adaptive, like with I have, like I said, one of my kids on the spectrum, and well, probably more, the one that, the one that's more so, but have a lot of sensory integration issues, especially orally in the mouth, which has led to a lot of problems with nutrition, has led to a lot of problems with ability to swallow any type of pill, anything of that nature. So I've always known that, so much of supporting him comes with nutrition and gut health. And a lot of that happens. He has dietary, allergies as well, because, that all goes together. But he needs supplements, and the inability to take supplements was such a problem we started with adaptive, and I was able to start with oil first and then move into, okay, just if we can get one of these in you a day. It was over a holiday break because they were in college at the time, that I was like, okay, we just got to get one in you a day. And boy, there was dancing in the kitchen, there was tears, there was me yelling, like it was not a pretty scene. But a couple days into it, they started able to take it, able to swallow it, which then led to, hey, you know what? I can do this. I'm able to take other supplements, able to take other things. Now they're able to take the full regimen of LLV, able to do the all the probiotics that they need, able to take adaptive. Now we're out here, we're traveling, and this is a kid who only ate dry, crunchy things, out there eating oysters, out there eating seafood, out there trying all of these different things. It has helped to support that integration problem and the anxiety that comes from that, to such an extent that I would consider that to be a huge impact on someone's quality of life. And so, yeah, I mean, it was a nasty couple days of just trying to get it going. Once we did, I mean, we even kind of opened it and said, let's just figure out a way to like swallow what's in it, but man, it's just, I look at that bottle and I just see somebody's it makes me cry. Okay, I know, too much, but it's true. It's that much of an impact. So incredible. The idea that we can get it for free, yeehaw, all the better.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
stock
I
up.
mean,
Now you can stock up.
stock
If you
up. And
wanna
I
hear-
just bought a new bottle.
Stock.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get, because this is one I have all the time. So yeah, stocking
Mhm.
up.
Yep. You can use it for acute, you can use it for chronic, you can use it however. And like Joan said, because it's not a medication, you're having a rough day, take another one. It's okay.
Yeah, take
Not a
some
problem.
more. It's fine.
Believe me, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
So this is just on how to use it. So in this case, they're just saying, go ahead and use it like, when you have a situation. We've kind of already covered this, but yeah, you're just taking it. I take it in the morning, I take it at night, and there was a period of time where I took it midday, but now I don't have to. I just take it in the morning at night. So it's really just been a great support. But again, if we're having stress, okay, I think I'll need another adaptive, and I'll just take it. It's great. So how are we going to get that adaptive in the smartest way? Well, now we're digging into a whole new level of fun, guys. I don't know if you know, but in September, we had convention. And at doTERRA's convention, it is all about education over the science behind whatever products we already have and the new stuff. And now you can get what is normally just for wellness advocates. You can get the post-convention kit. This is all the new products for the most part. I think there's Jasmine and Hope that you can get separately. But all the new products in this kit. Why does this matter? It is a huge discount over buying them individually. You are also going to be able to get several products, I think 4 at least that we have on here, that you can't even buy until like January, but you're going to have them in your home right now. You're going to be able to try the new Metapower, which, okay, that's a whole can of worms that we're going to get into, but you're going to be able to try it at a greatly discounted price. And it's 180 PV, which unlocks for you that free bottle of adaptive. And if you put it on your LRP, you're going to also get your balance for free. So you're going to be getting 2 more additional products for free, in addition to this greatly discount. And I'm not talking just your 25% member discount here. I'm talking deep cut. Like we were all talking before we started. This is how I ordered my products this month, guys. I went in, I ordered the post-convention kit because I want everything and I want to try everything at the much greater discount price. I'm not going to be able to get the prices on these any other way than this way. But then I was able to get the free balance and the free adaptive. I did have to go ahead and throw a little lip gloss, a little lip balm in there because you need something that's not a limited time only in your order. But I mean, I'm so excited. So excited. Did I spend a little more because I got the whole kit than I would have if I just ordered the Metapower kit, which again, we are going to, yeah. Or did I skip a month on my LLV? Yeah, because I ordered a whole bunch before we left on our trip. So that's fine. You can play with it. I can also go in and order my LLV later in the month and get another bottle of adaptive for free. So I might just do that.
Mhm.
So you ladies have the unique and awesome ability to talk to us about what you have been using. Mine comes tomorrow, but you guys have had your hands on this kit for like a couple weeks now. And so we are super excited. Like, what is it about? We're going to get into the individual new products in a minute, but in this kit, why do you think this is the smart buy for this month, for October?
How can I not? I actually was debating earlier today because I haven't made my, early October purchase yet. I'm one of those people waiting till payday tomorrow to drop that. And I was going back and forth, right? I was like, I don't need the whole convention tour kit, post-convention tour kit, because I got the convention kit during convention, which has all of these items in it. And I thought I don't need to get another one of those, but I do need the Metapower, a new month of Metapower, because I am going to continue that for at least one more month. And then I thought about it, and I thought about when some of these oils drop. And there's one set in here that you see over there on the side. There's 3 with the teal blue labels, Super Mint. Let me tell you something. So you're not going to be able to get Super Mint individually until January. I'm going to need more Super Mint before January. So the fact that I can just go in tomorrow, order this post-convention tour kit, get my free balance, get my free bottle of adaptive, 180 PV. So if you've been on LRP for a while, if you're at that 30% point, right, that's a lot of points that you're adding to your account to be able to use for other free products, because we want the free products. And it's fantastic. And the other thing I will say, I know we're going to do a whole thing about Metapower, a whole other session, because it requires a whole other session, but the gum is magic. It is magic. I'm telling you right now. So I'm like, yep, need more of that. And you can't buy it individually yet until next month. So this is the way to go. And you get all the new oils, and the new oils are so wonderful. So wonderful. That's my thinking. That's where I am. I want all the things.
I like that. I'm like rationalizing getting it because of the Metapower, which is probably the most expensive one aspect of this. Joan's buying the kit for the mint.
Well, and to get another, and I need another set of the Metapower, right? Because I've been on it for 2 weeks, and so I want another set. But that was the mint was what sort of tipped me over. I'm like, there's other things I can order. I could order LLV, but I don't really need to order LLV until the end of the month.
Yeah, exactly.
The thinking that we go through.
Yeah, this is bundled in a way. And the whole point of this is to help basically wellness advocates to have the new products in their house so that they can be using them and be able to really help and serve their customers with their actual experiences, right? I like this for this reason. I don't like it for that reason. But they've made it available to everyone. All of our customers can now get this. And that is super, super cool for you guys, because you're going to get to take advantage of that pricing that supports and helps us as wellness advocates, but for you and your family in your home. Diana, what are you most fired up on?
So, I mean, of the products, I love everything that I have tried. I haven't tried the Metapower yet. So other than the beadlets and the oil, but because my husband and I are trying to like do a whole program and everything together. So, but when you look at the price, so you're looking at it's like 179, right? 179 for the Metapower.
Yeah.
And
Metapower alone.
The kit is $250. So you're looking at 9 more products, and that's including 4 full-size bottles of essential oil that are brand new and that are, a very unique blends. And so 9 extra products for like $70 more. I mean, crazy. Come on, guys.
Well, and technically it's 11 more products. If you do it by the 15th on an LRP. then
True.
you're also getting balance and adaptive, and that's another two.
Yes.
So you
I
can
want
look at
those
it that
buttons.
way.
Yes.
I want one of those
And
buttons that goes wah, 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 like, because that was like so true. That was like awesome.
woohoo!
Yes, it was 11 products, people. Look at that. I mean,
So
look, if you're about
amazing.
maximizing your dollar,
Yeah.
come on, right? So
And the
let's
shampoo and conditioner have been great. We've tried that. We loved them. That has worked on all our different hair textures, and I
excited.
think it's converted my son to shampoo
Bathing?
and conditioner because he just wasn't conditioning his hair.
He's older now. I keep forgetting he's not 12 anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I like to think.
So it's a big deal. It really is.
very
And
excited
the
about it.
essential oils that are new are just incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful oils.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just the way to go. If you really, this month, we always try to help you find a way to maximize your dollar. This is the way to maximize your dollar this month, guys. You're not going to be upset about it. You're not going to regret it. If there's something in here like you don't care about, I don't know what, the mint, again, call Joan. She'll hook you up. Not a problem. Or there's gift season coming around the corner. Like, there's a lot of different ways. And Diana, you made a really good point, because Manny and I want to do the Metapower together as well, and kind of have that support in there. So I might have to have Gavin bring mine because the Convention Kit stuff is at my house. So, but have him bring this to me so that we can both start at the same time. I could order 2 and just get more adaptive, which wouldn't be a problem, right? All right, so we got a lot to talk about. We're not going to dive, guys, deep into the Metapower system. And I know that you have a lot. Oh, wait, rewind. I did look up the pink pepper situation, and I did look up the adaptive. Pink pepper, I could find no limits on. I tried to add 10 to my cart and it let me. I don't know if it would have let me go through the whole process of checking out. However, the adaptive in the frequently asked questions says that you can get up to 4. Of course, those are separated by orders. So it's not one order of, what would that be, $720? I don't know. I'm thinking out. I think I just did that math. It would be 4 orders of the 180, not dollars, but PV. So be sure when you guys are placing that, if you notice that you're getting near that 360 PV, or you want 2 of those kits, order them separately so that you get 2 bottles of adaptive. So there's our tip on that. The Metapower is going to be the thing that we are talking about for the next few months. This is an incredibly exciting metabolism, full body cellular support system to help us to optimize our vitality and health in several different ways. And we are going to break all of that down. We kind of wanted to wait until we actually had the products in hand. And not kind of, we wanted to wait until we've actually had the ability to try it, so that we could speak not just to what we've been told, but what our actual experiences have been with the product. We're all very different ages, stages, and have different goals. And so to be able to speak to that in a way that we feel is actually meaningful to you, you can go on the website and read all the hype about it. But to hear what we really feel about it, I think it's going to be what is most helpful to people. And so that's why we haven't yet put that out there. We didn't regurgitate.
I'll toss out now, if there is someone who, before we're able to do that, right?
Yeah.
I have been solidly on the full program for 2 weeks.
Okay, what happened so far?
I love it. It's too much to go into because it is variable. But there's definite changes there's definite weight loss. There's changes in some eating, but I'm also combining with other things, getting back to intermittent fasting, being really clean in what I'm eating. So a number of things are happening at the same time, but I so far am very pleased. But so all I'm saying now is that if someone wants to know before, if someone wants to talk about it before we're able to get together and do our sort of release and video about the program when other people have been on it as well, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'm happy to talk to you about it, right? If you want, if you're considering it, because this month November, no, October. I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah.
October, you have to buy the kit as a whole kit. The individual products are not yet available for individual purchase.
Yeah.
That's coming. But right now, if you want this, you're going to get that whole kit. So I would say I personally am very happy. There's tweaks to it, and as Kari said, we're all different, and it's a little bit of experimenting with when you do certain aspects of it.
Okay.
But get the
Yeah.
gum. Get the gum. If
gum.
nothing else, I take a piece of that gum before I go to the grocery store. Oh, let me tell you, you will buy less impulse stuff at the grocery store.
I
Like,
love it.
I don't really need that because, I'm not hungry at the grocery store.
Yes.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
but it's the whole thing I am enjoying very much.
Yeah. So just to throw out there, so we kind of have two kits this month. We have that post-convention kit that we talked about in the last slide. And this itself, what you're seeing in this picture here, except for that beautiful basket of vegetables, is part of the Metapower Kit. And this, I believe Diana said, was $179 to purchase just this aspect. You can get this full-size kit within the convention kit, but that's how you can go ahead and get started on the Metapower. You are excited to get started right now. We're going to try together thing for all of us who are kind of wanting to give this a whirl and see how it's working for us, answer each other's questions, recipes, ideas, support like things like Joan is saying, intermittent fasting thrown in there, really just kind of creating a community of support around it. And we will be putting out that information to you guys probably next week, as far as at least what we're talking about doing. Yeah. But I think it's really exciting. I'm excited to give it a try. I've been very happy with the things that we've had in the past. I liked Slim and Sassy, I hated the name, but I loved the oil. It was a game changer. It's really, really good for me. And it did do that. Like if I put some in my water, it really did suppress my appetite. Right. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't tried it, and I'm excited to try it and be able to share. So
one of the things I love, I'll just add this before we go, but I was one of those people that could not do Slim and Sassy in their water. There you go. It burned my lips. I would get irritation. I couldn't do Slim and Sassy in my water. The Metapower oil I'm doing.
Okay. Because the Slim and Sassy is kind of cinnamon forward, right?
Yeah. So, and this is less cinnamon forward.
Okay.
So it suits me better. I had Slim and Sassy. I used it a little bit, but not a whole lot. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this I can absolutely use. So if you're one of those people like me that thought Slim and Sassy was just like too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm really glad to hear it. Okay. So let's talk about our Guayak Wood, which I think this is probably will be the first thing I open up from my box as it arrives here tomorrow, because I am all about the woods. I am all about the trees. If you guys know me, you know that. I have heard really lovely things about this oil, and I'm picturing something that's going to give me sandalwood vibes with frankincense PC feelings, but then bring in a little bit more of that woodsy balance thing that I'm digging. So Joan and Diana's going to share some emotional benefits on this, but what's your first impressions of this? What do you think about this new oil?
Totally in love with it. Totally in love with it. It is different. It is a different wood oil. It's a different kind of tree. What it most closely feels like to me is really beautiful old leather, and it has a very smoky aspect to it. It's fabulous.
That sounds kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, it's really, you're like, whoa, it's a very white kind of oil. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love it. I am so excited to
It's
try
a
this
very
out.
rich and layered aroma. Yeah.
Man. Now, I don't have it in front of me and I don't have the fact thing in front of me, but just, is this an internal or is this just an aromatic?
Aromatic
Aromatic and topical.
Aromatic
and topical. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Because I was kind of feeling like, hey, is this going to go a little Copaiba direction
No.
or a little? Okay. So this is going to be all about that emotional, that sensation, that scent, and then absorption and all of those benefits. I love it. Yeah. Diana, what are those emotional benefits that we're going to get from aromatic use from this new? And by the way, don't you love that little pronunciation?
Guayak Wood.
Thank you.
Guayak Wood. I mean,
Yeah.
let's just make it easy for us.
Once you learn to spell it too, I'm like, I can't spell it. Whatever. G wood.
Right. Well, this oil is amazing, and it's the sourcing is amazing. So look that up if you haven't heard about that or watched the convention. So yeah, it's holy wood. So it is holy wood, and it is the oil of self-discovery. So it is, creating resonance in the heart of the person who experiences to help you connect with your innermost thoughts and feelings and reveal your obscured spiritual and emotional blockages. So it must be warmed before it transforms into a pourable liquid, and it encourages you to reopen doors that you've had closed within you. It facilitates healing, and it brings those issues to the surface that the heart is ready to release. So it is just such a spiritual, beautiful oil. It really is, a connection into yourself and understanding what is worthy of healing inside of you, and helping you get your chakras and energy back into alignment, as well as illuminating new spiritual pathways for development in yourself, right? So you connect with yourself and you become much more resilient, feeling capable than you thought was possible when you're facing those things, because we all have things that we have buried within us, and we don't think we can do it, and we don't think we can look at it, and we don't want to bring that up. But Guayak Wood is your support. It's there for you. So it's an amazing, just really special.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this. And this is one that you can order this now. This is available today. You can go ahead and put this in your cart, add it to your LRP. You can order it individually. You can also get it in that kit that we showed earlier. It is part of that, but you can order this individually, unlike some of the other things. So snag this incredible wood oil, and please let us know what you think of it. Like, let us know how you're using it, what your thoughts are on it. I am intrigued by it. As soon as they announced it, I was like, okay, yes, bring on more wood oils, right? More of these oils that are just so like soul touching oils, right? Like, just get in there and I love this. Look at that little tiny bit of sunshine coming out of that bottle right there. It's just so pretty. Okay, we're going to move on because we have a lot that we're going to cover here. Next, we're going to talk briefly about these. I got to tell you, the first video I ever did on this channel, if you go back years ago, like 2017, is me talking about Doterra shampoo, because I have very fine hair and not a lot of it. And anything that sits on my hair weighs it down and causes me problems. And my Doterra shampoos and conditioners have been incredible in that they have been awesome and really just, I don't know, they work for all. I mean, my husband has deep Hispanic, curly, black, thick hair. So, but it works for both of us. And so that's saying a lot. These I'm excited about because we travel, and I feel like these are going to be so much easier to travel with. There's less packaging involved, and I feel like less waste, as long as, of course, they're not covered with hair in the bottom of the shower floor, which I'm a little freaked out about because I do kind of like the cleanliness of a bottle. But You guys have had them. Joan, have you even tried it? Because your hair, you have a lot more hair than me, but you
I
have
have,
tried
my
it.
hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it. It's very
Right.
thick, but fine.
Yeah.
I have not used these yet,
Okay.
because I was so excited that the large bottle of the Salon Essentials shampoo was back, which is my
Yeah.
shampoo of choice, right?
That's mine too.
There are
Yeah.
multiple choices in doTERRA shampoos, and for my hair, the Salon Essentials is the way to go. That's what I love. And I was just so excited that I could get a giant bottle again, right? So I got that. And I have not yet done these. I may take them on my next trip in November and see how they do. I'll need a container for each of them, right? If you're gonna travel, like if you're gonna travel and they go in a suitcase or something, I'll need containers for them. So I'll look at that. So we'll see. But yeah, so I haven't tried them yet. But Diana, you have, right? You guys have tried
Yes.
them.
Yes, and we
And
have
you're
the
pretty-
same,
You have like
different-
mixed racial hair too, like our family.
we have
So
different
you've got-
hair texture. Yeah, my husband
Yeah.
has really fine and straight hair, and I have really curly, and I don't have thick hair, but I have a lot of hair, and my son has both thick hair and a ton of hair. So so he loves them, and he's been using them, and as I said, he used to just do like shampoo and just be really super like low maintenance, like with his hair, and now he's using both, and he really is. It's light, it's bringing out the wave in his thick hair.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and mine, for me, I tried it, and gosh, it smells so good with the rosemary and the mint. Oh my gosh, smells so good. And it, it did not weigh down my curls. It was just lovely. It was just really tingly and refreshing. So, I think it'll be great for travel and for,
So excited.
everybody. So,
Yeah.
and my husband hasn't tried it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear. Well, Ian has great hair. He's got a whole lot of it. So I'm excited to hear that he's digging it. And the conditioner isn't heavy or, I hate being, when things don't rinse well, I get really annoyed.
Not heavy. Yeah, it's very
You know what
nice
I mean?
and
When you're
refreshing.
standing there forever, it makes me crazy. I'm like, come on, like come out of my hair. Cause I can't leave. Like some people can leave like, oh, I leave a little bit in because like it helps. No, if I do that, I look like a grease bomb, even though I just got out of the shower. And so I'm hoping that this rinses crisply, cause it doesn't feel like you're going to overdo, like you're kind of putting the suds in your hair. You're not putting the glob. Are you with me? You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I will say for us, I know that what I will do is have we'll have them in the shower here. We are in an RV, have them in the shower here. But when we move and do stuff, as long as I have them on a drain thing like this in the shower, like you see pictured here, something of that nature, I would just wrap them in a little piece of cheesecloth and then put them in a Ziploc. Because that way in a plastic container, like you get like it, like the old camping when we were kids and you go camping, it holds the water and it'll turn it to mush.
Yeah.
So think about maybe just wrapping it in something that can kind of like keep it from getting all dented up and yada yada, and then throw it in a bag and move on to the next stop. But I am hopeful. I have a lot of hope for this product. I will let you know how it goes, but this is coming to my house tomorrow and I'm excited to get it. It is part of that kit. Again, guys, you're getting so much in that kit if you want to try this out. And I've heard it smells so good.
So good.
I'm really excited, but all of our shampoos do. Let's be real. They're all friggin' amazing. So just having more options is fine with me, but they are all amazing shampoos and conditioners. And the pricing, have you been to a place like a salon or somewhere to get a shampoo, which by the way, typically are filled with a bunch of crap? They're so expensive now. It's like people have lost their minds with hair care. Ours are fantastic. I'm not kidding, like for real. It's incredible to me. I'm like, what is going on in the world with like but no, you don't need all that. Get something that's good, healthy, good for your scalp, good for your hair, not going to build up all that crap in your hair, and not, I don't know, not pay a fortune for it. So Okay, eucalyptus, we have reformulated our eucalyptus to include varietals from different areas. And what that brings, if you've learned about essential oils at all, is understanding how much the climate plays a role, the soil plays a role. All of these things play a role in the type of oil that a plant, even the same exact plant, will produce a different type of, chemical makeup oil to some extent based on where it grows. So this is coming from, gosh, off the top of my head, I want to say at least 3 different areas in the world combined. And
Yeah.
we are getting this powerful blend of eucalyptus. It is still not an internal use oil because we do go for the high power. We want this to be all about the respiratory support is what comes to my mind first off, and emotional support. But yeah, you guys have had it now, you've smelt it. Is this an up level? Have we
Oh,
have
yeah.
we brought
Oh
it up?
yeah. Yeah.
It is.
It's fabulous.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I
love
love
it.
eucalyptus.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's funny, right? Because you're like, okay, I knew eucalyptus, whatever. But then especially if you have some at home, compare, right? When you get this, either if you're buying this singly, because this is available now to buy, if you're not springing for the whole kit, but get it in your kit and compare it to one of your current eucalyptus at home. It is different. There's a greater depth to it.
Yeah,
It just,
exactly.
I really like it.
And that's
Yeah.
what blends do. They create not only a depth to the scent, because you get like that fuller, rounder, like you're kind of hitting so many different notes, but you also get that chemically and the benefits. Therefore, you get a greater depth and a greater consistency actually in the benefits from the oil. So blends, look, we're all about pure, and this is still a pure oil, but it's blending of these, of the eucalyptus and creating something that is just the best of what you can get from eucalyptus around the world. Diana, what about emotional benefits on our eucalyptus?
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, eucalyptus still is the oil of wellness, and it really is so helpful to help your body when you're feeling besieged or worn down. Also, is a really wonderful healing guide, like inspirational towards wellness, right? And so it really, really helps to resolve the storage of pain and trauma and discover those underlying emotions, as well as any kind of health challenges that are kind of bringing you down, which obviously you're an emotional and a physical being as well. So you can get really down with health challenges or anything that you're kind of struggling with and want to like give up on it, right? Or give up on yourself. So eucalyptus really does give you that inspiration to wellness, and really does help you reconnect to your breath and to your life and to your resilience in your body and your spirit as well. So it really is a wonderful oil. And I find that the new one has like, the other eucalyptus would give you that kind of like pepper, comparing the mints to the super mint, right? So the blend of eucalyptus, it takes the all the eucalyptusness, the goodness, and kind of smooths it out. It really like smooths it out. So like if you tried eucalyptus before and you're like, wow, that's really like sharp, you know what I mean? Like I really am getting that hit, that instant. It kind of smooths that out. And so you really are able to take it in without kind of like that halting, like hesitation that you get when you're talking about that sharpness, right? So like when you do peppermint or eucalyptus and you're like, oh, it's sharp, like you kind of stop, right? This you do not. You can continue that full breath, that full intake, and just really feel it, opening you up, and just it feels so good. I love it. I think it's really great.
Diana, that's amazing. Yeah, because that's true. Like if you're someone who's a little bit, because I I was buying crap store, co-op eucalyptus back when I was, 15, because it's one of my favorite scents. But even if you're not someone who loves eucalyptus, but you need the benefit from it,
Yeah.
to hear that, like that I mean, deeper but softer, is that, I just,
Yeah,
I love that.
There's some
agree.
sweetness too in there, a little bit of
Yeah.
sweetness.
It's just not as
Nice.
harsh as the prior eucalyptus could be, right?
Yeah. So if you've got, like if you've ever seen one of those recipes that we do, that's like a steam mug, like if you are having a congestion issue, you make a little cup of hot water and then you add some, oils to it, and you kind of tent yourself over this steaming mug. That the eucalyptus can be kind of like, whoa, okay, the eyes are watering, like, so I'm excited to hear that we're going to be able to take a deeper breath, really get those benefits inside of ourselves without any of that, like, okay, I need to,
Yeah.
okay. So that's a really great point, Diana. Thank you. I'm so excited. I feel like Christmas is going to be tomorrow. I might have to like do a live real quick of like, I got my goodies. So now you guys get me more excited. Okay. On guard, we are getting ourselves a gel in our hand sanitizers. Guys, my daughter wears a necklace of our spray hand sanitizer everywhere we go. And every time we go in and out of anywhere, she sprays everybody all their hands. And before we eat anything, she sprays everybody all their hands. She goes through more hand sanitizer, but you know what? She's keeping us healthy. So I love it. I don't even have to remember to bring it because Maggie's always sporting her little doTERRA necklace. I don't know. But this one, I have questions. I do like the idea of a gel because I know some people don't like a spray. They like a gel because it's not so much an aromatic thing. So it's a little bit more of a personal use situation, meaning like, you just kind of put it on your hand. Is it sticky? Diana, you have to say a word. Okay. She's shaking
No,
her.
ma'am. It is so smooth. It is so smooth and it dries so quickly. So you put it on and you just like rub it in. It spreads very quickly over your whole hand. And then by the time you've done that, that's it.
Yeah.
You now have dry hands that are not sticky.
Okay.
Just
I love
instant
that.
from like dime sized dispensing to, and they also feel like soft. They feel like soft and like
The touch.
they feel really good.
Well, I noticed they have the picture of the little kid, right? I added this one in here for this reason. One thing I've noticed with the spray is like my son, who's like 14, he'll like do like a kind of half, we'll leave the blank there, spray. And I'm like, that is not, no. I feel like the gel kind of forces you to have to, you know what I'm saying? Like really work it through, and coverage would be better. Joan, have you tried it out? What are your thoughts? Are you a fan?
I actually haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I'm one of those weird people that does
You're not going to open something new until you use
well,
it.
no, I'm one of those people who does not use a lot
Oh yeah,
of sanitizer, right?
Well, but this isn't the antimicrobial type situation.
No, I know, but
hear you.
even so, I mean, I do use my spray and I do love it. But I'm not a power user.
Mhm.
And so I actually saw it on my counter this morning. I'm like, oh, I haven't even opened that up yet, right? I haven't taken the wrapper off of it.
Yeah. Well, we never did hand sanitizer until recent times.
Yeah.
And we don't use gel ones. We've not been gel people, but we the spray I really like. I like the spray. It really does work well for us. But yeah, I hear you. That's what's nice is, again, use what things work for you and your family and leave the rest.
Yeah.
You don't have to use it, right?
And I will say too, there's so much wonderfulness in that full, if you do go for the full post-convention tour kit, there's just so much, right? I mean, I can't dive into all of it all at once. So
no, exactly.
The thing that I think is really important and key is that although the individual hand sanitizers, you may think, well, that's so much more expensive than my cheapy dollar store crap that I keep using that has glitter in it or whatever gross thing it has in it. But
Hey.
guess what? This lasts longer. So it's more
It's for
effective
hours.
with what you put on, you know, the amount, and it actually works. And you know, you're not exposing yourself to all these icky things that you don't realize are in those dollar store
Yeah.
sanitizing things. They're so gross, and they're so, like, you're talking about like aromatic. Boy, those things really, you can smell them like tables away from the person
Oh,
that's using it. Like, you
absolutely.
can really smell those. But this is just like such a pleasant, beautiful, and lovely smell, because it has that like apple extract in there too. It just like really, it's very good. And just like very quickly, your hands are clean, and you're just, you know, can continue with what you're doing. Plus, like I said, you think that, you know, this is the same size as some of the things that they sell at the generic, you know, section of your drugstore, or, you know, whatever. And this lasts longer than that
Yeah.
crappy little thing that blurps out of the thing in, like, you know,
With the glitter.
it just lasts longer. And
Well,
the
and
spray does too.
I feel like a key component that I've been just really aware of is, oh yay, my children are bringing me a charger because I'm about to die, hence my panic. But if you go to the environmental working group or Think Dirty, if you have that app and you look up, I'm going to throw it out there. Yeah, go ahead and look up, what's that called? Bath and Body Works. Yeah, look up that hand sanitizer. I love the little containers. They're cute, but no, like, it is literally toxic. Like, it's illegal in countries, people. So just go look it up and find it for yourself and make your own best decision. The decision I made was, I'm not okay with using that. I mean, I would rather get a little, I don't know. I'm not using it. Leave it there. This is gonna, and also look at the grade for this. Look at the grade for On Guard's hand sanitizer and make your own decisions about that. Okay. Now we have a special, look at her laying in her bed of petals, right? How amazing is this? I think that there is a plug somewhere. Sorry, I'm needing a plug. I was at 100% when we started this little fun festival. Anyway, this is a 2.5 ml. Please note, she's cute, she's chubby, and she's small. Bottle of pure jasmine oil. Like, I don't know if you've ever had jasmine. I mean, the jasmine touch or jasmine oil. This is intoxicating. You will not go through this. I think you'll use your rose faster, pure rose faster, because of the other benefit side thing. This is like gold in liquid form, right? Did either of you get this or get to try it? I haven't gotten it. Yeah, it's like $150 for 2.5 ounces,
Yeah.
right? This is the trick. I'm going to tell you guys the trick. Look, if you're a jasmine person and you need this in your life, you go ahead and order that. Not a problem. In fact, hop on it as soon as possible. But at some point in the future, it might hopefully become a part of our LRP points system, the way the Rose did, where we were able to buy Rose, right, with our points. Have you guys heard anything about that? I haven't heard anything. It'll be months. It'll be probably summer or more if we ever get to do it. If we ever get to do it. But that's what I'm holding out for. I'm holding it because I'm okay with my touch. I can't imagine, you know, I love the touch. It's lovely. In the touch, if you don't know, is a roller ball that is the jasmine, pure jasmine oil, but diluted with some coconut oil. But intoxicating is the only word I can think of, right? It is transcendent, intoxicating, like the power of, I mean, you know, when you're walking around and someone has a jasmine plant, like we live in New Mexico, people have jasmine plants, right? Like you're like, oh, you know, and then you look over and see it's like at their doorway. Like, this is a powerful petal. Diana, there's got to be some serious emotional benefits to this.
Well, as you said, it's very sexy, right? Because it's the oil of sexual purity and balance. So it helps with
Maybe I do need
healthy
that.
sexuality. It helps with the
I think Manny might buy that for me.
right. It
Oh,
helps
so
to nurture healthy sexuality and balance your balance those dormant passions come out. You regain interest in the sexual experience by using this, and really just cultivates that beautiful intimacy with a healthy sexual connection. And so that's so important to us as human beings. There's a lot of healing that can happen there. And so Jasmine is there for you to do that healing and you know, begin to give yourself that love and approval in every aspect of who you are, right? Because those issues that are unresolved and things that are blocking you from
Mhm.
enjoying this part of your life, it's a big part of your life and your existence. It helps you feel safe. Jasmine helps you to invite only the purest of intentions into this experience and into this part of you. So yes, I agree. It's not a luxury. It's something that really could change everything. And at this time in my life, please, Jasmine, come help me.
Well, I mean, gosh, is there, I'm just, yeah, for anyone dealing with a trauma and needing to be able to move through some things, if this can be helpful, absolutely, absolutely. I am really intrigued by I mean, imagine in the diffuser and then that warm bath. I, I would feel like a goddess coming out of that bath.
I'm thinking that you could pair this with Guayak Wood. Just saying.
Oh, yes, Joan. Yes.
I think those two together would be amazing.
Woo! The whole camper will be rolling. That is so good. Actually, I'm really intrigued by this because I really, really love Neroli has a similar sort of
Yeah.
vibe with it. You know what I mean? That's kind of helps to release. It is that getting back to your own especially, I'm speaking now from sexual trauma type perspective. You lose that person who you were or could have been, depending on age, and that connection with your own person, because it becomes jaded and tainted and ruined for you. The idea of that safety and the idea of you're getting back to your core of that, I can see that being very powerful for a lot of people, and I'm very excited to give it a try as soon as I can buy it with some points. But gorgeous. I know we have some huge Jasmine fans in our community, who, I'm going to say this, who aren't floral fans. They're not floral. Like, I'm not a floral fan. But like, I know Romelia loves Jasmine and she is super not a floral fan. But thinks it's amazing. So get yourself some of this if you can. Our last thing today is the Hope Touch. We love Hope. Hope is amazing. It has been a tried and true oil as part of our healing hands efforts, for many, many years, but it has been reformulated into this uplifting, that description, right? This uplifting blend. Diana, you've always been a huge Hope fan. What are your thoughts on this guy as our last thing of the day?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I got this because I was really excited to try the new blend. Obviously, the past blend was done with the vanilla bean absolute as well, but it was a totally different balance now. So the point of Hope is for us to be able to not only enjoy and benefit ourselves from it, but also to contribute to the Healing Hounds Foundation. And it's just so important because they went through and just really did as much as they could with the sourcing and the loveliness of it to make it just the best possible. So it's the oil of overcoming, right? So it has, it has these wonderful things in it that can really help you, the bergamot, the ylang ylang, the frankincense, the vanilla, and the blend of them is just really, really helpful to bring in, the feelings of worthiness, the feelings of being, you know, like encouraged to feel
Yeah.
innocence again, to feel happiness again, to mend yourself, to mend your heart. And so it really is a wonderful blend, and it really is, its symbol is to be hopeful, right? Because we can have courage and we can, have hope again when we are, working on our own wellness. And I mean, that is the thing. It's like, what outcome would you like to have, in your wellness? That could be emotional wellness, that can be physical wellness. What outcome would you like to have? You can take that path, you can take that journey, and you will find so much resources and so much support in your essential oils and in the doTERRA products. So it's not just something pretty to put in your diffuser. It's not something, that's like for, only a certain select amount of people. It's for everybody. And you can really, really support yourself so well. And I mean, we have a world that, we need to find a way to contribute to the betterment of, right? So this is just one small way to do that. And I also wanted to say that, when we get the opportunity to get the 180 PV or 200 PV, that is your chance to look into all your, areas of where you use your oils and your doTERRA products and stock up. Okay. You may not realize because, like maybe in January, you got a bunch of On Guard stuff, but you're probably out of your soap, or you're probably about to run out of detergent. You're about to all these different things, or maybe you need more lotion. I got lotion. So that was something I needed. And I mean, then you're ready. Like then you're ready for the season. You're ready for, like, and Joan says, for all those incidental, wonderful gifts that you could give, right? Like a bottle of lotion and an essential oil, and those can be used together. Somebody
That's
could
so
use
true.
a eucalyptus and the lotion, and what a beautiful gift that is. What a thoughtful, nice gift, or the super mint for, like, it's just, those are just amazing. I know you're keeping the super mint for yourself. I know that, but
Well, that's a good point, though, is that we've been talking a lot about how you're going to get with that 180 PV, the free adaptive. It doesn't have to be from the kit. It could be just from your regular order, as long as your order hits 180. So, your LLV, throw on a couple of these. Maybe you only want the, the shampoo bars, or maybe you only want the whatever of the, maybe you have your regular order already hits 180 a month, right? You're getting that adaptive. So that's a really good point to make, Diana, that there's many ways to unlock freebies this month. So many good deals. This is such a great hour and a half with you guys almost, right? There's so much. And look, we glazed over, like, come on, this was a great period. If you have questions on how to maximize your order, reach out to us. We will be happy to help as best we can, help you to maximize your dollar and to make sure that you're choosing what will be the most beneficial for you and your family. You can reach us all. I will put our contact information in the description box below. With that, though, I'm gonna let you guys rush on off. I hate to cut it off, but we're going a little long, and Joan has to go to work, so we gotta go. She's done playing now. She's got to go back to her real job. But Anyway, love you all. Thank you for joining us. I do want to throw out there, we did a little bit of touching on some like, sensuality stuff in this particular video. If you want to check out our podcast, it is Living with Intention. Diana, Susan, and I did, I think, about almost an hour and a half on just the oils for sensuality, for unlocking your own desires, if you will. It was really a good time. So and for all types of ages, stages, and it was tasteful at that. So check it out and see what you think. With that, bye guys, have a great one. And thank you for joining us. I got to just figure out where to stop recording, and it's right here. Bye.